This is my first spring visit to the RSP reserve at Hayle. We've had some really nice weather, but today it's a bit hazy and clouded over. So I'm looking out across Ryan's field. I can see some shell ducks. An egret here. Some more shell ducks. I don't expect there to be a lot here today really, because most of the migratory birds that visit here in the winter will have gone, or all of them will have gone. As they look further, there's actually quite a lot of Canada geese further out. Some crows. But I won't expect to see any lapwings or very many curlews, etc. this time. But we'll see what we do see. Everything's changed since I was here last. It's become quite lush and green now. There's quite a few birds singing over there, over the other side of the river. I've heard a blackcap, robin, a sun thrush, which I think you could just hear them maybe. Chiff-chaff and a chaffinch. There's probably lots of others, but the traffic's a bit loud, so it's difficult to hear them. I've heard reed warblers here. I've seen reed warblers here before as well. My ears aren't picking any up at the moment though. I seem to manage to choose the windiest days. It's been really calm and there's been hardly any wind at all, and today when I decide to come out it seems to have got windy again. Lovely to see all the elderflowers over the other side of the bank there. Oh, and on this side too. I'm always very tempted to pick lots of elderflowers because I love elderflower tea and things like that, but then I'm also very conscious that if I pick all the flowers there'll be no berries. So if I do pick any, it'll just be a very special treat. Maybe just one flower. So here I am at the estuary, and as you can see there's very few birds here by comparison with the winter. Some gulls, some Canada geese, very little else. It changes so dramatically. I love it here in the winter, but it doesn't hold as much interest for me in the particularly with all the traffic. It is lovely to see, even on this busy road, that there's so much wildlife in terms of flowers and insects. I think so much of us restoring nature is actually just about allowing it. There's the train going from St Ives to St Earth there. I think it's classified as one of the most picturesque train journeys, which, as you can imagine, on the other side of the estuary it would be. But yes, if you allow nature to do its thing, it provides all the insects need and therefore all the birds need, and it's just about not killing the weeds, or the flowers in this case. I've been watching bees and butterflies, all sorts of other insects, besides this really busy road. This verge hasn't been seeded, but there's so many species of wildflower here, and some that are kind of naturalised, but there's outside daisies, red and white clover. I'm not actually sure what these are, but lots of those. It might be sow thistle actually, but I'm not 100% certain. Daisies, buttercups, dandelions, lots of different grasses, potentilla, bird's-foot trefoil, vetch, and probably many that I'm not noticing, sadly, as well as some polystyrene. Cornwall there. Curlews over the other side there. I'm not sure whether you can see them, but there's a couple of oyster catchers feeding in the mud. You can probably see the shellbooks more clearly here on this side. I started in the over there. Quite a lot of thrift, sea pinks. See Canada geese over there. Just noticing the footprints. Canada geese, I imagine, and other things. But I've just seen some rabbits, so there's probably rabbit footprints there, but they're quite an interesting pattern in V shapes. This side of the road equally pretty because it's just been allowed to do its thing. Some things will just grow anywhere. There is no soil here, they've made their own. Just walking back away from the road, I can hear a blackbird singing its song. I'm not sure whether you can pick it up. I don't know whether that road surface is a particularly noisy one, but the traffic is quite overwhelming on that road, I find. The blackbird is up on the power lines. Hopefully he'll pick up the reed warbler. Of an egrets here. Their feet always fascinate